Yo, what up, guys? This your boy T-Dub was blazing the sports. Hey, we are here live, guys. Man, back-to-back days, being able to do a midday stream. You know what I'm saying? I hope everyone having a nice little lunch. Maybe you taking a nap. Depends on where you at in the world. But guys, listen, we are here to talk about this fight coming up. Like I said, guys, when you got big fights coming up, I'm gonna do my best to make sure I give at least my thoughts on the leading up to the fight, guys. And I definitely have been speaking on this matchup. Danny Garcia, Shawn Porter, official weigh-in, guys. So Shawn Porter steps to the scale first. He is the one that is on the right, if you're looking at the thumbnail. Weighed in exactly 147. All right. And then you got Danny Garcia, had no problem making a weight. Weighed in at 146 and 3/4. And you get down to the face-off, man. Let's get right down. Let's get to it. Let's get to the bread and meat. Listen, we can leave the sides for later. We don't need no mashed potato right now. We don't need no corn. We don't need no macaroni and cheese. Let's get down to the bread and meat. Listen, I do this for bread and meat. If I don't win, I don't eat. Let's get it. Danny Garcia actually looked more focused in this third down than he did in the one yesterday, right? I did a video on that. This one right here, it's like it's game time. When you're in front of your opponent, it's one day away. You just weighed in. You spent all this time making weight. You finally made it. Shirts off. You know what I'm saying? Hands balled up. You step in front of your opponent. It's like, you ready to get it. And sometimes, some people be almost ready to fight more in the weigh-in than they actually do on fight night. Like on the weigh-in, a lot of times like, I'm ready to go right now. I'm ready to go right now. And then, then when it comes to fight night, sometimes you don't see that same enthusiasm, when they get in the final instruction, which basically is a face-off. You get in the final instruction, you standing there looking face-to-face, and you touch gloves, and now it's time to come out, touch gloves, and do all that stuff you say you're going to do leading up to the fight. So, guys, you got Danny Garcia, Shawn Porter, you know what I'm saying? If you ask Keith Thurman, he probably say the battle of the daddy boys, to Danny Garcia, that is his father right there, Angel, and then you have Kenny, who is right next to Shawn Porter. Guys, let me just, do something real quick. Hold on. We getting it. Hey, Dog City is what's going on, my dude. Welcome to the stream. This is a midday stream, and this is a pretty good fight coming up this weekend. It's Danny Garcia versus Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter is the one in the all green. Now, when I initially heard about this fight, looking at the styles, I favor Shawn Porter. I'm like, you know what? He's just going to be, too much, because sometimes Danny fights at a moderate, just cool, cruising type of pace. Don't get me wrong, because when he throws his punches, he is trying to get you out of there. I mean, if he connects, he's trying to be like lights out James Toney and get you out of there, turn the lights out. The bills are overdue. You haven't paid. Your lights are out. But, Shawn Porter just has this stupid, ridiculous work ethic. I mean, he got this blitzkrieg style. It's not just for 3 or 4 rounds and he's tired. He's going to bring that style to you, for the whole fight. So Danny Garcia is going to have to get used to that style for the whole fight. Now, Danny Garcia did say something very smart. He says he want to go to the body. That is a damn good idea, especially if he cannot get out the way of Shawn Porter. A good thing to do is, go back to old school, you know what I'm saying? Get your hands up, bend your knees, get low, and dig in that body. Because Shawn Porter is he's a shorter man. And if Shawn Porter bend his knees, he can make it just that much more harder for someone to actually get to his body. But if Danny Garcia, get down in there, dig a couple of them, I wouldn't stay in there, because Shawn Porter just going to go crazy with them punches. But if Danny Garcia can get in there, load up on 2 or 3 good punches, you never know, man. That could actually slow Shawn Porter down. Again, guys, I do have a Dog City, I have a running tab. So when I go home, I'm going to have on exactly what I have on right now. As soon as I get home, I'm going to come up with some type of thumbnail, and I'm going to go live. And I got a running sheet that people made their decision who's going to win, who's going to lose. And I got a few more people to add to that. I got to add Fanon on there, and I got a couple more people that was in the chat room, different videos today. Hold on, what happened? Give me a second. I'm messing stuff all up. Let's see. We still good? We good? Looks like we're working. Hey, we're still working, man. I need to grab something to eat, man. I'm not gonna have a full lunch, but I'm thinking about grabbing something. But this is a good fight, man. You know, that's why I you know, when you got fights like this, you know what's crazy? What's crazy is, you know, there's a lot of videos about Shawn Porter and Danny Garcia, but man, I'm just not seeing almost nothing from Anthony Joshua and vacant. I mean, I am not seeing nothing, and that fight is coming up very soon. I am seeing a little bit about Triple G and Canelo, but I'm not even seeing much marketing on that. I mean, are they just assuming that the people going to show up and just buy regardless of marketing? I don't know. But this one right here, man, I mean, it's interesting. The one thing I don't want to see somebody retire. I'm tired of hearing this talk about retirement. Now, listen, if these guys was 36, 37 years old, 38 years old, on the end of their career, and it's their last shot, then I say, okay, go ahead and retire if you lose. But these guys are young. They only lost to top competition. Why even retire? Listen, this is all you do. You dedicated your life to this. You can't go from this and be an insuranceman, and especially if you ain't do your money right. Listen, man, you know, just if Danny loses, you know, go back to the drawing board, get you some fights, build back up. Shawn Porter loses, exact same thing. Danny Garcia only has 1 loss. Shawn Porter only has 2 losses. After this, that will change. Unless they do what they do quite a few times these days, and that's called a draw. We think Danny Garcia won by 2 rounds. Maybe you think Shawn Porter won by 2 or 3 rounds. But the judges call a draw. And basically, what do they do with that, man? Is that an instant rematch? You know what? Man, I might have to go to put some money in Vegas and call this a draw, because I'm not sure if either fighter really want to fight Earl Spence Jr. after this. And if it is a draw, that means they're probably going to have to do it again, which means there's 2 paydays of fighting each other, you know. But hey, I'm just throwing it out there, man. I could be 100% wrong, but I'm just saying that might be worth putting a little bit on there. Oh, wow, what's up, Babe Boy 75 Sports TV? What's happening, my dude? How's it going, man? He said draw is definitely a possibility, man. You know, like I said, I go live and I don't think this stuff out. Shout out to Babe Boy 75 Sports TV. But like I said, man, I don't put it past, because some people are calling this a 50-50 fight, and it could be a close fight to judge. I mean, are you looking for, you know, cleaner, effective punches? Or are you looking for sheer aggression? Like, it depends on what you are looking for. And even then, man, you can have these judges that can just, I don't know, you know, like just like the Triple G versus Canelo fight. Some people saw that fight totally different, and it was called a draw, you know. But I'm telling you, I might, listen, I ain't gonna put much, but I might put $20 on the draw. I might have to put 20, because to me, it'd be perfect. Especially, when I say perfect, a perfect setup for whoever wants to set this up. If they don't want to fight, let's say, we don't want to deal with, you know, another network. We don't have to deal with, you know, maybe they don't have to fight, you know, Earl Spence Jr. or somewhere else. Since both of these guys have said that they would do it, I mean, the best case scenario for WBC is you can keep the same 2 fighters, make them fight twice for the exact same belt. And as long as you line some of them judges' pocket to already come in there like, listen, man, if no one gets knocked out, and it looks, you know, somewhat close, you make this shit a draw. You make this shit a draw. You got me. And that's what we might be looking at, man. Guys, man, I'm thinking, man, I'm actually in St. Louis. Thinking about going to this quick trip, give me a hot dog or something. What time is it? But hey, Bay Boy 75 Sports TV, man. Who are you picking officially? Dog City is, I'm not sure. Do you follow Danny Garcia versus Shawn Porter? Even if you don't follow them, who would you pick to win this fight? Because I'm telling you right now, when you come back, and if you say Danny Garcia or Shawn Porter, I'm going to remember that, and I'm going to add you to that running list, and that running list is going to be there for today. It's going to be there tomorrow, and even on fight night, I'm going to find some way to have it up so we can have the official votes. Dog City says Garcia have much of a Garcia have much of a reach advantage. Sorry about that, man. I use this app, and whoever made this app, I'm not saying it wouldn't be that bad. It does have a couple flaws, but the biggest noticeable flaw is, why would you have the font white and the background white, and you have no option to change either? So I have to cock my phone so I gotta get no sun, and I'm squinching to read what you guys are saying. But when I'm at home, you know, it's a little bit better. You know, it's a little bit better. I don't use this app, but you know, I didn't know Danny Garcia was that much more taller. Oh, okay, all right. Dog City said I'm going with Porter. Woo, okay, all right. Dog City I'm going with Porter. Shout out to Dog City. Shout out. All right. You know what, man? Like I said in a lot of videos now that just Shawn Porter's style is like, can he overcome that? You know, but the thing that makes me give Danny Garcia a shot is that, you know, what if he catches Shawn Porter coming in, and Shawn Porter doesn't have the best defense coming in? Here's what he's gonna do. He's going to try to come in, fall behind some jabs. And they're not jabs to hurt you. They just jabs to try to cut distance to make you freeze up. As soon as you get close, he's going to go buck crazy on you. Or he's going to try to come in with a few hooks in a row and try to get close to you. And the third thing he would do is he would try to come in like in a Tyson approach, moving side to side to try to make you miss your first punch at him. And if you miss your first punch, he's going to try to weave that and then come back with a counter shot. But if Danny Garcia can catch Shawn Porter coming in, and Danny Garcia does load up on his punches, and if he can hit Shawn Porter coming in, that would make Danny Garcia power that much more, because Shawn Porter will be leaping into it as the punches is coming at Shawn Porter. And if he can connect on that, woo, boy, oh boy, we could be having some crazy shit going on here. But it is a shocker for me that that Vegas have Danny Garcia actually up. I thought Vegas was actually favor Shawn Porter, you know, but they favors Danny Garcia. And Charles in the building, man. Yo, what up, my dude? Oh, okay, baby boy, what you got, man? Who you picking? So I did a video on this yesterday. Check it out when you get a chance. I got Garcia by decision. All right. Garcia, official pick, Bay Boy, 75. I'm gonna check that out, my dude. You know what? Oh, you know, I got the replay because I want to capture these names and make sure I put them on my running list. All right. And Dog City said, hey, Charles. All right, guys. So let's see how much time I got left. All right. So technically, I got like a minute and a half. But you know what, guys? I'm gonna wrap it up because I know I want to go grab me something to eat, guys. This is just a midday stream. I am coming back. Soon as I go home in maybe about 3 hours, I may make it home in 3.5 hours. And as soon as I go back, I'm going to get a thumbnail and we're going to go live, man. And this is going to be, you know, me in front of a camera talking that talk. Guys, listen, and on this court, we have the return of the God. The demigod himself is back, guys. Looks like he's trying to change his name to Prince Charles, but he is a demigod, man. And the reason I call him Demigod Martin is... And listen, guys, and people try to, you know, say, oh man, you give AJ shit only because you're from the USA and AJ is from the UK. No, I don't. I give whoever shit that I think deserve to get shit. If you did listen, if you're acting like a toilet, you deserve to get shit. Facts. And Charles Martin, he's from St. Louis. He's from St. Louis. And your boy T-Dub is from St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not, you know, I'm just saying how it is. Before he fought Anthony Joshua, he was like, I walk this earth. You know, he said, I'm going to walk right over you. I'm going to step right over you. I walk this earth like a god, like a god, like a god. And then he goes out there and get Loki and have Anthony Joshua walking off like the Hulk saying, puny god. You know, so ever since then, you know, I've been on his head, man. I've been on his head about that demigod shit. Listen, man, I don't care what your name is. Your name is going to be Charles Demigod Morton because you said you walked this earth like a god. And you got beat instantly like Loki. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to call you Loki because when Hulk came up to you, a.k.a. Anthony Joshua, you know Loki told the Hulk, stop it. You all are beneath me. You know, like he's royalty, right? Like he's royalty. And Charles Martin calls himself Prince. Like he's royalty, right? And all of a sudden, that Hulk like, you know, fuck your god-like shit. Slap, 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 slap. Everybody. You know, but let me go back real quick, guys. Giving that boy this work. All right, so he said Charles Morton said, "Is that Barack Obama behind the Porter's family or Porter's father?" I don't know, man. He said behind Porter's father. I had to look at. I'm gonna have to go back in the image and look at that, Charles. He says, I want to see chicks fight. Hey, I want to see that chicks fight too, man. I want to see that chicks fight. He said, get that shit. hey, Wing King. What's going on, Wing King? Wing King 76. What's going on, fam? Catch me right at the very end, but I get you now, Charles. He said, is that Obama, the dude that looks presidential behind Kenny Porter? In my thumbnail, if you look, it looked like a dude that's to me he looked like any generic guy that's in a movie that's playing some type of presidential or something, you know, running for a campaign. He does not look like he's come, you know, to a boxing match. It looks like he's come to say, listen, hear me clear. I am going to decrease, I don't know, I'm going to increase employment. We're going to get you back to work. You know, like the typical politicians, they'll come to St. Louis. We are going to rebuild the arch. We are going to make downtown St. Louis great again. And then they go to Chicago. Chicago is the best city in the world. New York is the city. And it's crazy, man. To me, it's crazy that I don't get how people are just still cheering for it. They go from city to city to city to city. In each city they in, they act like that's the best city in the whole world. I can't believe it. I am in the wonderful best Ohio. Yeah. Then they go to Cleveland. Cleveland. Oh my God, this is the best city. Like, God damn, how many best cities are there? You know what I'm saying? Now, maybe you guys should start saying good cities. Okay, say this is a good city because there can't be too many best cities. You know. But all right, guys, let me go and get out of here. I know I'm actually past my time. Now I'm not even gonna get nothing to eat. Let me get out my car, man. You know, I'll give you guys about a minute more help. I was going to drive to this gas station and get something to eat, but man, I got to talking up, went back and saw the comments. Because the crazy thing about this app is, I can't see the comments and the thumbnail at the same time, and then when I go to the comments, it doesn't automatically refresh unless like I go out of it and come back into it. So it's, you know, it is what it is. But you know, listen, man, we make it work, man. I don't get a chance to do these videos like this, and I love intermingling. I love growing. Guys, do me a favor, please, God, please, hit the like button. Guys, listen, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. The only way I am going to grow is with your subscription. And guys, listen, and once you subscribe, stay subscribed. We are going to give you this goodness, man. Listen, I told you right now, this right here, what's blazing right now. If you don't believe me, ask Charles. This is like Grandma's kitchen. It doesn't matter what she's cooking up in that kitchen because you know it's gonna be good. Yum. T-Dub. What's blazing the sports? We are here live.